Hello, this video tells you how to use Blackstone's police manuals. Once you are signed in to Blackstone's police manuals, this is the home page that you will see. Scroll down to get to the Blackstone's Police Sergeant and Inspector's manuals. Click on the volume that you are interested in. Once you are in the police manuals, you will see the contents displayed in the middle of the page. Note the various different tables here that will be of particular interest to you. As you scroll down further, you can click on any of the subcategories and look further at the information. For example, firearms and gun crime. Here you will see the introduction, some definitions, and then we start looking at the individual Firearms Act. There are some keynotes, and then it moves on to other sections. Note now that the contents has moved over to the left-hand side of the screen. If this is a particular section that you wish to share with somebody else, you can do that by clicking on email. This will bring you up the option to copy the link or email this content directly to someone else. This is really helpful if you are in a study group and wish to share this content with someone else. Remember that whoever you share that with also needs to be able to sign into the police manuals to be able to see the full content. There is also the option to share this content on Facebook or Twitter or other social media. Here you can obtain the reference details, so if you're writing an assignment and you need the reference information, it's included just here. If you wish to use reference management software, there is the option to export this citation into one of these different reference management software. And if the software that you usually use is not listed here, then use the .ris format, as this is usually acceptable with most reference management software. To obtain the reference, you can either download it into a Word document or you can highlight it, right-click and copy it and paste it into your Word document. You can also save this into a personal profile. If I select here, you'll notice I've got a personal profile set up at the top, and I have now saved this particular article into my personal profile. Other things that you can do is annotate. This is where I would highlight a particular piece of text using my mouse, click on annotate, and then I can make a comment and save it to my personal profile. So here I might decide to say Firearms Act, and then I'm going to click on save, and that has saved it to my personal profile. Note that anything that you annotate is automatically highlighted in yellow so that you can see that you've saved that before. If I now go to my personal profile, you can see that I have saved this chapter and I have got a saved annotation, which is this particular bit of text that I've just saved, and I've called it the Firearms Act. Let's go back to the home page and look at other things within Volume 1. So I've pointed out how you look at the content. Now I'd like to just mention the index. There is an index for each volume, and you will see that there are automatic links to the part of the text in the volume that is useful for this particular bit. So if you were looking at fraud, click on 1.1516 and it automatically brings up the Fraud Act for you. Mostly you will find what you're looking for via the index. However, there is another way of searching, and this is using the advanced search tool at the top here. If I look at drink drive, I will see where this comes up. Obviously, you can see drink, drugs and driving comes up in the road policing. And as you expect, there are lots of things that will come up in the road policing because this is the most relevant part of the police manuals for drink driving. If we carry on scrolling down, you will also see lists of information that's in the Police Investigators Workbook. And you will also see links to the Volume 1 of crime as well. So this is a very quick way to search across all the manuals and the investigator's workbook and manual to find relevant information for a particular topic. Finally, one thing you can do is save a quick search to your personal profile. So if I wish to save my drink drive search, I click on save, got the title of drink drive, and I've now added that to my personal profile. I hope you found this video useful in how to use Blackstone's police manuals and investigators manual and workbook.